Tottenham 4, Aston Villa nil. Tottenham 4, Aston Villa nil. Point. Yep, another victory. I think that's in four now. I think we've done it. That's our fourth victory in a row so far. So we're in good form, very good form. I still can't look. I still look at that first half, and I think that first half we were very, very lucky, very, very lucky. I can't say that we wouldn't not recovered because we have recovered before in situations, but we were very lucky in that first half to not for us not us not to equalise. Especially, I mean, we started well. Son scoring that goal again came with that assist, and it was good interchange from those two, which has been clinical in going forward for us, definitely. But you know, throughout that first half, Aston Villa should have scored. The early goal really helped us, and I think the early goal helped us in the second half as well, especially through. I think it was Son. I think Kulicheski. Yes, Kulicheski that scored. It was a good goal. It was a good goal. Kane again with the assist, and Kulicheski kept his cool and scored. And you can say the goalkeeper should have saved it, but it was some very good skill from Kulicheski. I still think he needs time. He still needs time. He struggled in that first half, but I think all of them did struggle in that first half. I did couldn't take the heat from the pressure from Aston Villa. Aston Villa really pressed us really high, and they're really aggressive as well. I think sometimes we're a bit too aggressive. I don't know what happened with Doherty, but I think that tackle was less to be desired. I got to be honest, and when he came off, I mean, I think Reguilon was flattered to deceive. I got to be honest. I think he was okay. Emerson, I think he improved in that second half. I've got to say that. I think the midfield definitely struggled this today. I mean, I think it's more about our strikers than our midfield today. I think that just sums it all up really for me with Tottenham. I think that's what's got us through. I think the midfield has done well recent games. But I think today just proved today that we do struggle in that midfield. I think Bentancur struggled with the physicality today, and I think on another day it could have been crucial, really. But it was a good result, very good result. I'm still thinking that we are still reliant on Kane in the crucial moments of a game. We are very reliant on Kane to make those moves. Come back and put those passes in. And yes, it's good to see Song and Kulicheski getting themselves in those positions. I'm not saying that's not bad, but I think it's still heavily reliant on Kane. And I still not convinced at the moment. We are in a good position at the moment. My thoughts on top four. You know what points tally we need to get over that. I think to get top four, as far as I'm concerned, we're heading towards that. That's my main concern. I'm not fussed about Arsenal or Manchester United or Wolves or whoever's in the race as well. I'm not fussed about that. As if you want top four, you know what to do. You know what points tally you need to get. 70 points or over. 73 points or over. That's for me is when you are chasing for top four. So that's when I will start saying, yeah, we're top four. That's fine. But at the moment, no, I'm not. I'm not really fussed about that at the moment. So I've put my hand on the camera in front of you. So sorry, you guys. But yeah, for me, it was a very very good second half in terms of we picked them off. I think killed them off that second goal early in the second half, and I think that just killed them off completely. And it just gave us time to just pick them off and do our relax and then start to score more goals. And it's good to see that we are scoring more goals now in the team. It is more of a team, I think. Still heavily reliant on Kane, I think. Definitely. I think we would like to see what happens when he gets injured or something happens to him. I think we'll see whether this team's really strong enough. But Son's doing the same thing like Kane as well. So we have to wait and see what happens with that, really, definitely. But I think for me, that first half wasn't very good at all. The first goal really, helped us, but I think we just sat back and we didn't take advantage of that. And then towards the end, I think we really showed our superiority, but I think it was more to do with our strikers. Again, the defense was okay towards the second half, but I think that was when the game was, coming to an end for Aston Villa. I think that they lost their fight, definitely. And Yeah, I think it was a pretty comprehensive victory at the end. I thought Lloris saved us a few times as well in that first half as well. Um, so yeah, I think that was the case really for me, and definitely wasn't. It wasn't. There were some good parts, but there were some bad parts as well. I think some people said that we adjusted. Again, it's like the same thing with the Newcastle game. I don't think we adjusted. I think it's just Aston Villa. I just think Aston Villa just let us go. Didn't carry on from the first half. Like the Newcastle game, they didn't carry on what they were doing in the first half because they completely shut us off. And then they just let us play. And when you let us play like that, you know what's going to happen, and especially with the quality that we've got up front. And they've been really good in terms of getting goals and everything else. We're very, very lucky to have the strikers that we've got at the moment. Very, very lucky at the moment. And it'd be interesting to see how you can keep those players happy and what they're going to do in the summer, really. So, yeah, overall, good victory, fantastic victory for Tottenham. But there's still a lot to go, a lot of things to do, definitely, especially with that midfield and the way that we play. But we are playing very well. I like the way that we play. It's very good to watch. So I cannot complain completely. You've got to be honest. It's very, very good at the moment. But that's just my thoughts on the game. Just quick thoughts. I will go into this a little bit more detail, just to give my thoughts on it as well. Please give your comments just to see what see if you agree with me or not. Just like to see what you feel on the game as well. And thank you to all your subscriptions as well. You don't have to do that, and I do really appreciate that. And yeah, and if you do enjoy what I say, please, I will do a live soon, hopefully, and discuss more further on Tottenham, and hopefully things in the future. But I don't want to make promises I'm not guaranteeing at the moment. But good to see Tottenham playing well at the moment. We carry on. We go on to Brighton at home. And yep, hopefully that's another victory ahead of us, even if it is a difficult game. But take care, everybody, and come on, you Spurs.